As leaders and entrepreneurs, you have to sometimes just jump off the cliff and develop your wings on the way down. I'm Kory Anderson, and right now we're at Anderson Industries' Mapleton facility. We're in Mapleton, North Dakota. These steam engines took us from working with horses and doing everything so manual to the first real machine that made it where people could accomplish a lot more work in a day. And then also the engineering and the manufacturing processes that were just evolving at that time point in the early 1900s. A lot of that stuff was just, they were inventing the processes as they had to build these machines. When I was 5 years old, my dad took me to an auction where he bought a 65 horse Case steam engine. When I was 17, I decided that I wanted to restore this. At that point, I had to cut back on my athletics. I had probably 2,500 hours of labor into it by the time I was done. There was so much that I had to learn to be able to go through this process. That's when I really found my true interest was more in creating and building. Initially, I just wanted to make my own castings, and then as I'm working with foundries, they were saying, "You're getting pretty good at making foundry patterns. Why don't you make some production patterns for us and actually make some money maybe doing it?" I did that for 3 years, working out of my garage, basically nights and weekends. That's when I decided I was going to move my business out of my garage. Went into debt, had to start hiring people, and with all of this, I had no experience. So there was the opportunity to acquire a company here in Mapleton. I'd also taken over as president and owner for the business my dad started with the horse company from Germany. When I was in my teens building the steam engine, there was a lot of times where I didn't know exactly what the right way to do something or what I should be doing, but I just tried it. Going through that realization that, hey, the worst thing that can happen is I'll maybe make a mistake, but you're gonna live through it, and as long as you keep your head on straight and keep your eyes on what your goals and where your vision is, then you'll get there.